The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's talk Red Bull 3Style, which is, I mean, first of all...
You said we weren't going to talk about this, man. Like, what do we want to talk about the Red Bull 3Style?
I mean, because first of all, you know, I think from 2013, I remember pulling you up saying, yo, there's this comp that'd be perfect suited for you.
Yeah, because you've seen me rock club sets, and we've played in the same club before. It's so funny because, like, dudes that have seen me like at like I've had club residencies from the age of 23 up until like last year was when I pulled the pin on my residency at Chivago, which I was there for over a decade. You know, I was like, yeah, 10 years is long enough to be playing in a club, you know, in one club. But anyway, beside the point, like when people actually who know that have seen my sets in a club, when they saw the video of my DMC routine, they're like, man, I didn't realize you actually were the real deal at that shit. You know what I mean? And then when my turntablist mates who come over to visit me in Adelaide, and they come to the club, and you know Chivago's packing out with like 450 people every Saturday, like bricked. Which for Adelaide is decent. We're not talking about Sydney or Melbourne, which is decent. You know, like it's a small city. They're just like, man, we didn't realize that you could fucking do this. You didn't realize you could do this. It's funny, you know. Like I kind of live like a double life, but I've kind of liked it like that. Like I've gone on a complete tangent here, but the club DJing helped finance my battling, but also was such an integral part of me keeping my turntablist routines relevant in the music that I was using. You know what I mean? All the music that I use, like the trap and the bass music that I used to back my routines, is stuff that I found from digging stuff to play in clubs. You know what I mean? Like without that connection, I don't think that my routines would be as DJ relevant as they are, which is so important.
So is that something that, you know, because you say you're not doing another DMCs
this year?
I'm saying
this year.
Yeah, okay. So you may
come back next year.
At some point.
Maybe. Man, it's all just about the content. You know what I mean? Like I've proven that I deserve to be on that world stage. You know what I mean? But at the same point, man, it's all about me having content that is innovative, and then I'm ready to take out. You know what I mean? As far as titles goes, I've already achieved what I set out to achieve. You know what I mean? So the mission moving forward for me now is to come up with some. I mean, I'm happy with my routines and what's in them, but I wanna come up with some freaky shit. You know.
So is 3Style in the picture at all?
You know, with the freestyle, and this is something that I had a conversation with ID about, and the 3Style, like with the Goldie Awards, that A-Track put on. With each dude that has won those competitions, the world title, you can't actually put a finger on why they won. With the DMC, when you actually look at the winner, 90% of the time you can go, yeah, fucking clear as day, deserve to win. Sometimes you'd be like, really? You know, but most of the time you go, oh, I did that was innovative, that was new. With the Red Bull, it's kind of like I wouldn't know how to. It's hard to pinpoint on what they're looking for. If you know what I mean. Like, especially with the last winner, the Italian winner, I watched the heat that he was in. And no disrespect or anything, I'm sure he's a fucking great DJ. Like that's cool. But I remember watching his heat, and when I found out that he won his heat and then went on to win the world title, I was like, really? And I actually couldn't pinpoint what was so groundbreaking in his routine. So, you know, like for me, you know, I don't really need to win a title to prove to people that I can rock a party. You know what I mean? The crowd's the decider of that, and you know, that's where it kind of starts and ends with me. You know what I mean? As far as being a battle DJ, you know what I mean? You actually need to enter battles and prove that you can do it in front of a live crowd under pressure to fucking hold up that title. You know? But like, man, yeah.
Do you think that if it's something that you gave your all, that you could win the nationals in a format like that?
I actually think I'm a better club DJ than a turntablist. I think it's something that comes more naturally to me. If I was to put like 2 feet into the pot, there's no limit to what I could achieve. I honestly think that because I'm very confident with that, and my ideas are pretty unique in what I do within my mash sets and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, it's not really where my heart lies, you know. And now that I have won the DMC kind of twice, the national title, it kind of does segregate me from that world kind of thing. And you know, I do watch the Red Bull World Finals, and with the guys that do win it, the heats and do end up winning the world title, it's kind of, as I was saying before, kind of hard to pinpoint why they won.
The lesson. Oh, yeah.